Hello, ANL fam. Welcome back to the stream. Today, I'm getting the poll ready as we speak. This poll was taken from a comment by Jens, who gave me the idea. How often do you exercise? We'll say every day. We'll say 5 to 6 days a week. 3, 4 days a week. 2 or less. All right, the poll has been set. Foxy, it's good to see you, my friend. It's been a minute. Nicole, it's good to see you. Back in the stream. Who else is in here? Jens. Welcome, Jens. Good to see you. Peter, how are you guys all doing today? Welcome into the stream. This poll was from Jens. He left a great comment about walking, and I just spun it a little bit more broad to exercise. So we'll see how fit our ANL fam is. And I guess a few of the passerbys who tune into the stream. Steven told me to stop coming to live streams. Oh, Foxy. You and your wild comments. Ooh, easy puppies. Apollo almost ran into Leyla. Wow, I think the pre-stream setup was perfect. We already have 9 viewers, 4 likes, 2 votes in our poll. Thank you. And it hasn't even been 2 minutes. Welcome in here, everybody. BJ said, I'm watching and eating. Glad to see Foxy here. Yep. Foxy made it back. The return of Foxy. Maybe that'll have to be our part 2 title. Foxy, do you promise to come to part 2 if it's the return of Foxy? Jen said, that's a great poll, Steven. Thank you, Jens. I'm looking around at the grass now. I think it's almost time to cut the backyard grass too. Some spots over there, it's pretty long. You went bowling today? That's awesome. And as usual, I won. What do you score, Peter? What's your typical bowling score? I got pretty good at bowling when I was a freshman in college. A couple of my high school buddies and I, like once a month, would meet up and go bowling. And I got decent. I know how to do the spin and everything. Ooh. There we go. Foxy said, sure, be right back. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it, Foxy. I'm a dab hand at bowling, you see? That's some lingo I'm not quite sure about. A dab hand, is that good? It sounds good from what you've been saying. Connie said, hi, Foxy and Peter. Hi, Connie. We've gotten 6 votes already. Let's see how fit you guys are. So far, 50% of you are saying every day. Nobody has said 5 to 6 days a week. We got 17% saying 3 to 4 and 33% saying 2 or less. Apollo, you exercise every day, huh? You'd be running for 2 hours per day. That's why our pups are in good shape. A dab hand means that you're an expert and you're good at it. I like it. I love that lingo. You're already thirsty? You already thirsty? Now, Peter, the question is, did you wager any money on the match? Did you win some dough from your friends? Apollo was just turning as I was turning. Hi, Connie. Hey, Ruth is in the stream. Hello, Ruth. Ruth said, hi, everyone. I'll be with you in just a minute. No problem, Ruth. We'll be here when you're ready to get back on in. Welcome, welcome. Arcadia is in the chat. Hello, Arcadia. Welcome back to the streams. How have you been? Connie said that's awesome that you went bowling, Peter. Bowling is actually really fun. I really like bowling. There's only one bowling rink or whatever you call it left near me. All of them went out of business. I feel like nobody bowls anymore. Nancy's in the chat with the hearts. Hello, Nancy. Welcome to the stream today. If you guys haven't double-clicked your phone yet, send a like our way, double tap your screen, or hit the like button if you're watching on a computer or whatnot. Let's see how quickly we can hit the double-digit mark. Peter said, I'm good at bowling, Connie. Leyla Loaf. I think we've gotten past the peak shedding season for Apollo and Leyla. I think those 2 brushings really helped. They seem to be a lot less furry these days. I notice a lot less hair tufts on them. A lot less shedding when you just even petting them when they were at their peak was crazy. They would shed like nuts just from a quick pet. Bowling alley, there you go. Roller rink, bowling alley. Roller rink, there's actually none. There used to be one, actually in the same town that the bowling alley is, but that went completely out of business. Now it's, guess what, apartments. Just like everywhere else. There's apartments everywhere. Connie said, I used to be very good at bowling, but you hurt yourself. Uh-oh. Would you hurt like your wrist or your arm, elbow? That stinks. I think you could still get back into form, Connie. I think the highest score I've ever got bowling, I know I've gotten over 200, but I don't know how. I think I got like 215 maybe once. But I can pretty consistently get like in the 160s, 170 about. The key is you don't want any open frames. Can I get that ball, Leyla? Leyla girl? Thank you. Ooh, it bounced over Leyla. Hi, puppy. You're so thirsty. Why don't you have a drink when we're just inside? You gotta wait till we're out here playing, huh? You just said we had a bowling alley 10 blocks from me, but the owner decided to sell it, and the new person, after a year, sold the property to a strip mall developer. That stinks. Connie says 2 hands sprained and hurt my right leg. I don't think so, Steven. Those days are gone. Oh, man. Maybe, Connie, you'll have to do more Wii bowling. Instead of physical bowling, we'll do digital. Another beautiful day by us. I hope you guys are having as well of weather as we are. BJ said I use the bowling alley. I rarely go use the strip mall business. Any good stores? Nothing to write home about? Peter said, I have got a funny question, Steven. If you went to Asteroid & Co., would you get Asteroid up to her neck in cash, or would you try to get more cash on top of her? Oh my gosh, if there was that much cash lying around, I might grab a few for myself. Is that okay? Is that allowed? Connie said I have. Wii Sports was so much fun back in the day. I had a Wii and I was playing it like every day for like a year probably when I was like, I don't even know, 6th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, somewhere around there. Way, way, way back in the day. That was an accident, sorry. Oh, no, no problem. Don't even worry about it. BJ said I would grab cash and put it into Sherman's puppy cash fund. Could repeat the answer to my question, Stephen. I missed it. Oh, Peter, I said if there's so much cash lying around, I don't know. I might just take some for myself if that's allowed. I might take the cash and turn it into a little bit of Bitcoin. Leyla girl, you're so thirsty. You guys almost drank your whole water bowl already. It's only been 11 minutes. I swear, we gotta teach our puppies to drink water like throughout the day. They don't have a good drinking schedule. They're like people who like don't get enough water on a regular basis, even though their water is always available to them. We are up to 7 likes. Look at you guys, you're still drinking. Apollo. Sherman would ask asteroids permission, of course. Me too. But if she has that much cash, I'm sure she could share a little bit, right, Leyla? You're not allowed to take the money from Asteroid & Co. That's against the rules? Oh, man. Oh, man. I thought we had a score, Apollo. Puppy, puppy. Where's that Frisbee at? We haven't been throwing that Frisbee at all. Oh, I see it. Let's see what this Frisbee's up to. If you guys are gonna chase it. That was so promising. He started galloping. Thought he was super excited to chase the Frisbee. Nope. Leyla, you wanna chase the Frisbee? You just had your chance and you didn't even run for it. There you go. What the heck is that? You run all the way there and then stop? You're a weird dog, Apollo. You guys are over the Frisbee now? Tire toy only? That how it's gonna be? Leyla girl? The Frisbee seems like chopped liver. Oh, I threw it too low, but at least Leyla ran for it. Hey, Ruth is back in here. Hi, Ruth. Sounds like Asteroid might own a bank in the store. Jen said, I'll be right back, Stephen, and everyone else. No problem, Jens. It's not a bank, BJ. The money goes to charity and pet shelter. Oh, that's tremendous. You got that, Leyla? Ooh, good catch. Good catch, Leyla girl. Leyla. In that case, Sherman will make a donation. Ruth said, hi, Stephen, Apollo, and Leyla. Did we just hit double-digit likes? I think we might have. If not, I think we're one away. I don't know. My phone's showing me 9, but that usually means 10. Greetings to Miss Piggy. Where is Miss Piggy today? I think she's still on that stump over there. Yes. Miss Piggy's on her stump. Pig on a log today. Want this ball? What is Asteroid's favorite? What is that word? Aperitif? Beverage? Hi, Miss Piggy. Hi, Arcadia. Connie said, yes, please do, Ruth. Good catch, Leyla. Good catch, Leyla girl. Your cat likes to drink catnip tea? Wait, so BJ, your comment on today's video, did that actually happen? Your cat knocked over a 50-pound bag of food? Did it all spill out all over the floor? Did you guys see Leyla girl acting like, I'm sorry, Stephen. I didn't know going on the table was so naughty. That was actually a pretty old clip. That's a clip probably from, I think it might be the winter before last. Peterson, I'm glad you asked, BJ. Asteroid and her colleagues usually have a diet soda of various flavors. My favorite diet soda is probably Sprite. If I had to choose one, that would probably be the one. BJ said, yes, Mr. Meowser in the night knocked over a 40-pound bag of kibble onto the floor, leaving Sherman looking like the culprit. I knew better. Meowser did not want breakfast. Did Sherman eat any of the stuff on the floor? If that happened in our house, my dogs would have gorged on the food. Layla looks so much smaller like a puppy, especially next to Apollo. Yeah, she's always been a little girly. Mine is Pepsi. Pepsi's pretty good too. I might even prefer Pepsi over Coke, but my favorite 1 and 2 for sure is Diet Sprite. It's actually Sprite Zero, it's called, is number 1. And then I really like Diet Root Beer A&W. That stuff is so good. Connie, you like Diet Pepsi too? Sherman didn't touch it. He only eats from his bowl. What a good boy, Sherman. Diet Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper used to be my favorite soda. Diet Dr. Pepper is also good. The Zevia stuff is really good too. All of those. The ginger, root beer. I've had a couple different kinds. You know what I just tried recently too, which is really good? They're called bubbly seltzers. They are very, very tasty and probably a little bit better for you than even diet soda. And they're delicious. Oh, you laying down, Layla girl? Nicole said, Connie, we have so much in common. Don't you be whimpering at me, Apollo. Ruff, ruff. Cybel Thais, welcome. Welcome to the live. I see your chat. Hello. Welcome into the stream. You just said I like Zevia because it used stevia rather than artificial sweeteners. Yeah, it's much healthier alternative, right? They are a little bit expensive though, I think, compared to like regular stuff. Asteroid is paid by the mall manager at her job. Ooh, there you go. Cybel said, thank you. Cute, cute. Hello. Hello, Cybel. It is expensive. And I think they only sell them in 6-packs from what I've seen. All right, everybody, we definitely crossed the double digits now because I'm seeing 11. So thank you all for liking the live and sending your votes our way. We have 10 votes as well. Let's see if we could get to 20 likes and 20 votes by the end of the stream. We'll do our best. Peter said, it's dinner time, my friends. Thanks for the live stream, and I'll see you later, perhaps. See you later, Peter. Thanks for chatting with us. Enjoy your supper. I hope it's very tasty. Have you tried milk tea, or is it gross for you guys? I'm not sure. What is milk tea? Nicole, is it as simple as those 2 words? Is it milk and tea? If it is, I have. I do put milk in my tea. BJ said, Cybel, where are you located? Steve Lawson is in the chat. Hey guys, see you're enjoying the weather. Hope you have a great day. Big Stevio is heading to work. Steve, enjoy your shift as best you can. Happy to see you popping in the chat. I'm sure we'll catch you again soon. BJ said, Nicole, I love milk tea. Have any of you guys heard of soda milk? That was a thing in my household growing up. Anybody tried soda milk before? Or even know what it is? Always love to know where in the world people live, especially when we got people tuning in from all over the place. OMG, I love them too. I prefer milk tea over coffee. What is it? Have a peaceful day at work, Steve. Milk tea. So soda milk is, I don't even know if it's a real thing or if it's something my grandma invented, but it is cream soda. So you get whatever size cup and you fill it with like 2/3 cream soda and 1/3 milk. And that is soda milk. And it is delicious. I guess it's kind of like a more creamy version of the soda. So it's a bit of like a milkshakey type of thing, but it's still got a little bubbles. It's very good. But it's got to be cream soda, 2/3 cream soda, 1/3 milk, and then there you go. You have yourself a glass of soda milk. Cybel said, super cute. Thank you, Cybel. Jens is back in here with the double white hearts. Hello, Jens. Welcome back. Thanks for sending our double white hearts for our puppies. Kind of like milk and Pepsi that Laverne and Shirley used to drink on the sitcom. What sitcom was that? Maybe that's where my grandma got it from. Cybel said, thank you. You're welcome, Cybel. Ruth said, I've heard of cream soda and ice cream. Yeah, that's kind of like a root beer float, right? I think cream soda or root beer kind of interchangeable, and then you put the vanilla ice cream. Ooh. That is good. Jen said, how is everyone doing today? Maybe that should be a poll one of these days. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you guys doing today? We're doing good, Jens. I hope you're doing good as well. Although I had a scare last night at basketball. Right when it started, like one of the first plays of the entire night, we usually play for like 2 hours. I took a 3-point shot, I jumped, I came down, and I landed right on somebody's foot, and I like rolled my ankle. I thought I might be done right there for the whole night, like 5 minutes in. Thankfully, I went out of that game and I just gave it a minute and it didn't feel too bad, so I kept playing. Today it hurts, but not like terrible. I didn't fully roll it, so the worst has been avoided. It was from Laverne and Shirley. Laverne is a sitcom, drank milk and Pepsi. BJ's having a 10-day, there you go. Ruth said, doing good, thanks Jens. Oops, but are you okay? Yeah, I'm good enough. It hurts, but it's not, I've sprained my ankle to the point before where it's like, you know, it's like a bad, like it's gonna be a multi-week thing. This is just a little bit of a pain, nothing too bad. Sybil said, cute. Rich is in the chat. Hello everyone, nice to see everyone today. What happened to you at basketball yesterday? Rich, like the first shot I took, like 5 minutes or less into the entire night, I took a three and the guy closed out and got his foot right under my landing space, and I came down on his foot and rolled my ankle. So I went out of that game and I was thinking about like ending it, but I gave it like 10-15 minutes and it started to feel not too bad, so I just kept playing. But was it Frenchie? No, it wasn't Frenchie. Although Rich, Frenchie gave me great advice when I was on the sideline on how to heal it. Like I've never had a sprained ankle before. I feel like sprained ankle is like the most common basketball injury in the world. If you're anybody who's played basketball for like a couple of years or more, you've probably at least rolled your ankle once or twice. Thank God. Tell Frenchie to mind his own business. He was just trying to help. He didn't mean no harm, but it was funny the way he was like explaining it to me, like, yeah. Sprained ankle and jam finger too. Yeah, you're right. Jam finger. Rich, Sybil has welcomed you to the chat. Sybil is our newest chat member today. Sybil's bringing the energy. He's kind of filling Rich's job, to be honest. If you keep a tube of arnica gel around, it does wonders to prevent bruising and swelling in a joint that has been injured. Sybil said, like for the puppies. We are up to 15 likes, so I'm feeling much better about that 20 like total now. We got like a few in a row right there. Thank you guys. If anybody was just popping in or anybody who's still here, like the video in the meantime. Thank you. Jen said, was Alicia here already? I've sent her a message about 20 minutes ago. I don't think I've seen Alicia yet in the chat, but I'm sure she'll be popping in soon enough. Alicia's on a late schedule, right? So maybe she's just waking up. I feel like she's on like, she goes to bed like super late and wakes up kind of late. And now we're at 17. Thank you, everybody. Nitish Rana's in the chat. Do you remember me, sir? I'm from India. Of course I remember you. Good to see your name back in here, buddy. How have you been? I hope you've been great. BJ said, but I was feeding my face and I may have missed her. No, I haven't seen Alicia. I always see that kimchi and get excited, so I think I would remember. Oh, but I do see Foxy back in here. Foxy said, oh, no. What's the matter, Foxy? Ruth said, no sign of Alicia. I also sent a message. Probably had a late night with kimchi. Natish said hi to everybody. Sybil sent the thumbs up. You just said, oh no, what, Foxy? Tell Leyla Uncle Rich said hello. Leyla. Apollo, I'm talking to Leyla now. 1 second, sir. Leyla. 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 Uncle Rich says hello. There you go. No barking. No barking. You guys need more water, huh? Wow. I have to fill up their water quickly today. They went through it. I'll just dump the rest out for that backwash. Jen said, like, share, and subscribe. Turn on all your notifications so you'll be the first to see the amazing daily content. You want to drink, Apollo? No? All right, I got the water filled up again. There you go. You guys still thirsty? Still thirsty at all? Oh no, Foxy, you forgot about going to the gym today? So you better not vote in our poll every day. Sounds like you're a 5 to 6 day a weeker. Rich said you can tell Apollo Uncle Rich said hi too. I don't want to leave him out. Are you sure, Rich? I know you're a Leyla girl type of John. Apollo, Uncle Rich says hello. There you go, Rich. Oh, is Kimchi in here? I see Foxy said, OMG Kimchi. Yes, I see the double white hearts. They are both thirsty, said Nicole. Yeah, they're super thirsty today. How warm is it there today, Stephen? Very, very warm. It's a beautiful day out. Let's see. Let's get a live look. It is about 70 currently. Probably getting up to 75 throughout the day. You do every day, I just forgot this time. Yes, he's a good boy sometimes, but I prefer Leyla for sure. Hi, Alicia, did you get our message with the double white hearts? Do you know the age of the dog, sir? Natish, I definitely do. Our pups are 2 years old, and their birthdays are July 29th, which is when they'll be turning 3 this year. Cybel sent more thumbs up for the papishkas. Thank you, Cybel. Rich said, Leyla is my favorite. Uncle Rich choosing sides. How does that make you feel, Apollo? Look, I see a tear rolling down his cheek. But Leyla's happy. Look at her tail's wagging. Ard is in the chat. Hello, Ard. Jen said Apollo is my favorite. Uh-oh, we have 1 and 1. We have 1 and 1. Alicia said, hi, Jens, just woke up. Alicia, were you up late with Sir Kimchi? 3 years old, they'll be fully adult then by July. Foxy said, I do work out every day, I just forgot this time. You're probably in very good shape then, Foxy. Foxy said Apollo is my favorite though. We're picking favorites in the chats today. BJ said, Foxy, do you use weights, machines, cardio? Maya said hi in the chat. Hello, Maya. Cybel said, welcome everyone. The chat is coming to life here. We actually just hit 20 total likes. Round of applause for you guys. Thank you for the likes today. I can feel the love coming. I feel the chat coming to life here. It was a slow start, but I think we're back in business now. And is that a tug of war I see? Nope. Apollo gave up too quickly. BJ said, thank you for all the likes and shares, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Art said, I never work out. I should probably start somewhere in the near future. Definitely, Art. It's great for your health, and you just take it take it slow. Just do one little thing each day until you start to really enjoy it. Don't make it too difficult on yourself. Better do something little than, push yourself too much and then not enjoy it and just like stop. So that would be my advice. BJ, it's weights and machines most of the time. Rich said, you don't know the dogs in person. Leyla is so cute and cuddly. Apollo only loves Steven. Alicia said, I was joking yesterday, Auntie. You do know that. The white hearts became my most common emoji. Oh, that's awesome, Nicole. Is your most common emoji like in the top left of your favorites? Because that's where the white heart sits for me too. So it probably is mine as well. I don't know how many white hearts I send a day or text a day. Probably a lot. Probably between like 25 and 50, I'd say. Rich loves Leyla. Yes, Rich is a Leyla girl stan. I stan Leyla or I stan Apollo. Sybil said, Leyla, thumbs up. Alicia said, come in and say hi. We are friendly. We don't bite. Say hi in the chat. If it's your first time tuning into the stream, the easiest way to jump on into the convo is just sending those double white hearts. Like Alicia did. Thank you, thank you. BJ said, everyone here is friendly and we value every person who comes in. Nicole said, LOL, Rich, I had a great day, but it's midnight for me now, so I'm just waiting to fall asleep. Ard said, I love both. Thank you, Ard. Thank you, thank you. Sybil said, Apollo Land. Sybil, we were talking about an Apollo and Leyla like theme park last week. So maybe one day there will be an Apollo Land and a Leyla Land. Sir, I'm from India. The time is 10:06 p.m. Well, we are from New Jersey, and it's 12:36 p.m. Max is subbed to me and commented on one of my videos today. I'm so happy. There you go, Foxy. Foxy, did you post a new video? I haven't seen it yet, if so. Nicole said, yes, it is super hot here, BJ. India is very warm too, even at night. Alicia said, BRB. Sybil said, Leyla and Apollo Land. Oh, you haven't posted, so it was on a past video? I think our pups are enjoying a nice relaxation, laying down time in the shade. The wind is blowing. The tongues are out. Time to relax here for a minute. Probably recharging for round 2 of chasing the tire toy. $23 likes, so close to hitting 25. There we go. I think I would have trouble sleeping with it being so hot and tropical and subtropical. BJ, me too. I would need air conditioning for sure. Or like a fan right on me. I hate when I'm trying to fall asleep and it's like, it's so hot you can't even use the blankets or whatever. I would need good air conditioning. Max is the owner of Lola the Queen channel. Foxy, I've been telling you, you're a superstar in the land of YouTube live streams. So I'm sure Max is paying you the favor. Apollo and Leyla are the best, and Steven as well, Foxy. Aw, thank you, Jens. Might replace Steven with Max. Well, if you replace me with Max on these streams, maybe I'll replace Max on his Lola the Queen channel. We're gonna swap papishkas. Like that show Wife Swap, imagine dog swap. Did you guys ever watch that show back in the day? It was the weirdest show ever. They would like swap wives for like a week or something. On like, it was one of those like TLC or weird shows. Cyble's we're going for 100 likes today. Oh my gosh, that would be a record, Cyble. I think we have hit 50 likes before, but it's been a while. Nicole said we are close to getting broke for electric bill. LOL, I could imagine. I could imagine. Did you guys see there was like a huge blackout in Europe? Did that affect anybody in the chat right now? I didn't honestly know about it, but then I was watching my chess guy, Levy, who's in Spain, and he said there was like the worst power outage in, I think, European history or something. BJ said, you can't replace Apollo and Leyla. Lorraine's in the chat with the white hearts. Hi, Lorraine. Welcome. Connie said, hi, everyone. Sorry, I lost my internet temporarily. I'm back. Uh-oh. Welcome back, Connie. Glad the internet is back and working. Lorraine said, hello, Steven. Hello, Jens. Hello, Cybele. I bet your electric bill for air conditioning in the Philippines is super high. You ready to run again? You're sounding the alarms? Ready to run. It was in Spain and Portugal and parts of France. What was the trigger? Why did the power outage, was it weather related or anything else? Ruth said it was in Spain and Portugal. Natish said, you are very kind, sir. You read all subscribers and comments. Thank you, Natish. I try my best. I try to read and engage with as much as I can. It's easy when the chat is slow. When it starts to get a lot of people in here and speeds up, it gets more difficult, but I try my best at all times. So thank you. Thank you for that comment. Did they discover what in the grid caused the power outage? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Cybele sent all of the emojis for our papishkas. Thank you, Cybele. Are you okay, puppy? What was that? You had a hairball? You had a hairball? I still feel bad for Max. What happened to Max? Jen said they first said it was weather related, but today they didn't want to confirm that anymore. It sounds to me like they were like hacked or something, like a cyber attack. Could that be possible? And they just don't want to say that yet? Is anybody talking about it like that, Jens? Throwing out that as a possibility? They don't want to tell what the real problem was? Sabo said, happy, cute, happy, cute. He had to make a difficult choice. Oh no. It sure sounds cyber to me for that large of an area. Right? And they're just not saying it yet. But why would only like Spain, Portugal, and parts of France be the target there? Who did they upset? Connie said they are cheaper in most countries, Philippines and Thailand. US is too expensive. I'm having problems affording the electric. Oh yeah, they're gouging us in the US. Everything will cost you a pretty penny. Cybele said thank you. They are pointing to one country. Who are they pointing the finger at? Nicole said, I agree, Connie. I'm sure rate is higher over there. I don't know, honestly, off the top of my head where it ranks, but I would imagine the cost of living in the US is like, it's got to be amongst the highest in the world, right? I mean, it varies a lot where you go in the US, but where me and Connie live in New Jersey, oof, it is quite high. Ruth said someone was blaming the changing to more greener energy. There was a problem at Heathrow Airport not long ago because of changing to greener energy source. They need to bring it back to safe nuclear energy in the US. Solar is nice, but not efficient. Same with wind power. I've noticed they're making a push back into nuclear energy. There's a lot of hype in the stock market and in the business world around it. Jen said, guess? I mean, the only country that comes to like top of my mind would be Russia. Russia, I don't know why China would do that to like Europe. I don't know why the USA. Only 3 countries really go on offense like that, right? Russia, China, or the US. And I think it would probably be Russia in that case. Connie said it's all political. Max had to give Loka to someone since Lola and Lola was starting to fight. Oh no, he had to give away a puppy. Connie said corrupt. Nice live, cute live. Thank you, Cybele. Cybele, you've been hanging out with us for a while today. You must enjoy the stream a lot. I'm so happy to have you in here. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you tap it so you see our future streams and videos. You never know if YouTube will show us to you again if you don't hit that subscribe button. Jens gave the thumbs up. My guess was correct, huh? They now know how to do nuclear safely as long as it's regulated properly. Shalini is in the chat. Hello, boys and beauties. Hello, Shalini, with the double white hearts. Great to see you in here today. I hope you're having a great day. That is sad when you have to give away a pup. I could not imagine. I could not imagine, Apollo. My heart would be broken, Leyla. My heart would be in pieces on the floor. There's a push for greener energy, but the sun doesn't shine enough and it's not windy enough. Loco was just a puppy and Max loved it, but sadly had to give it away. He would have had 3 dogs, now only 2. Wow, 3 dogs is a lot. 2 dogs is a lot. 3 dogs is a ton. Alicia said, I'm back. Welcome back, Alicia. I like clean energy source, but we have to be practical too. Yeah, BJ, there's a balance somewhere in the middle, right? Especially it's like if you can substitute all of the energy with clean green energy, it's like sure, but you kind of have to like ramp into that. You can't just make a switch like very without having the necessary reserves of clean energy. Apollo, you're still ready to run? Balance and common sense is so important when you are dealing with billions of people. Yeah, people, you don't want to make billions of people angry, right? Then the tensions around the world are gonna, for no reason, become escalated. What are you doing? You want to hang out right under me? Ooh, is that your spot? Is that your spot? Is that your spot? That feel good, buddy? That feel good? He likes right on his back above his butt. That's his favorite spot. I take that back. He was shedding like crazy right there. I think the UK energy prices are the highest in the world, or at least in Europe. Could definitely well be. What is this I hear that Apollo was inside the chicken coop unattended the other day, Steve? Yes, something happened. I don't know. It's a mystery of how the door got open, but yesterday when I let Leyla and Apollo out in the morning, Leyla came back in and it had been like 10 minutes or so and Apollo was nowhere to be found and I couldn't see him out the window. So I walk outside and I go back there and all the doors open, the chickens are, some are in the coop, some are out of the coop, and Apollo's just in there with all of them. So someone was slacking on shutting the chicken coop door at night when they were all going back to sleep. But we found out that Apollo will not attack the chickens, if alone even. So that's good, at least for that time. Shalini said people have to be more conscious themselves first, then things will start working out better. True, true. Alicia said, that's the spot. LOL, Apollo was protecting the chickens and inspecting for invaders. I agree. And nothing happened? Apollo was just chilling with them? Well, he was actually, since we throw food scraps for the chickens, he was sniffing and eating, I'm sure, whatever scraps he could find. But yeah, no problems. He was just in harmony with them, Rich. Apollo and the chickens. Alicia said, what a great baby. Fabio has a key. Yes, Fabio and Mr. Magoo let themselves in and out now. Shalini said, Steven, are we going to have another Pokemon version of Miss Piggy? I think we should, right, Shalini? We might need to wait for the next holiday, though, so I could get her some garments, some dress-ups. Apollo has learned that he's a livestock protection dog. Yes, he's taking the herding instincts to heart. Lorraine sent the white hearts. Thank you, Lorraine. You should work out 4 times a day instead of 2. Foxy, what do you want to look like, Brock Lesnar? Rich said, wow, that's a big step forward. Oh, yeah. We're making progress here. Cybele sent the flowers. Thank you, Cybele. You see the yellow flowers all around? Our dandelions in the yard? I would have thought he would eat the chicken for sure. Nah, the chickens are part of the pack. Foxy, 1 workout a day is good enough. Don't overtrain, you will get injuries. Foxy wants to look like Joe Rogan. Or The Rock. Oh, Shalini, you started with basic Croatian today. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, Shalini, you might know more than me pretty soon. What are you using to learn it? An app or a book or anything else? Bodybuilders have learned over the years training results in muscle loss and breakdown and injuries. It's a little tricky, but maybe would take a day or 2 to understand how it goes better. Oh yeah. I was using this app called Drops. That's when I was getting into it. And I had learned a lot of words, but then obviously I stopped and it's like they're just out the window. But I was writing them all down too, so I have the notes still. I could review that. Rich said, I want to look like Joe Rogan. He's my stepdad. Bok Kakoshe Shalini. Foxy, you better knock on wood saying you've never gotten an injury. You better knock on some wood near you. Using an app. 26 likes now. Thank you, everybody. Oh my goodness, is it possible to hit 30 likes on our part 1? That would be a doozy of a stream. Lorraine said, Ruth, you speak Croatian? Dobro Havala. So Lorraine, it looks like we're getting all of our A&L fam to learn Croatian. Isn't that nice? Lorraine probably knows the most Croatian out of all of us. Lorraine is my Croatian aunt. She gave me a full English to Croatian dictionary. The thing is like a brick. I think every word that's ever existed is probably in there. Jen said, it's possible for sure. I've never gotten an injury from working out. I got actually I think maybe my worst injury ever from working out. I was working out in my basement. I had a full set of like dumbbells and barbell weights, and I was working out barefoot, and I dropped a 35-pound plate on my pinky toe. And the The rest is history. I actually passed out when I looked at it because it was like a grape that was squished. To give you guys a visual. Sorry, that might be TMI. That is great, Foxy. I never got injuries training over the years. Balanced and good form, proper nutrition. Lauren said, I see that. Shalini said, I don't know how much I would end up learning, but trying at least the basics first. Yeah, if you could learn like a couple phrases, couple words, it's a good start. Seibel still got on the 100-like train. I don't know, Seibel. I don't know about this stream, but I love where your head is at. You just said most males injure rotator cuffs and hamstring, lower back tie-in. Ooh, the Cardinals back. Yeah, Ruth, I felt the same way. I am not all at working out. I broke 4 bones and underwent surgery last year with 5 screws and a metal plate. Oh my gosh, Shalini. Sounds like you had quite the injury. I hope your recovery is going well. Jeez, that was a rough little bit there for you, huh? I still got out a surgery in a few months to take those metals out. Well, I guess that's good though, because that means you're healing up well, right? Man, you had quite the injury, I guess. BJ said training a working line protection dog can result in a lot of bruising and cuts. What about when they're teething too? I actually feel like Apollo and Leyla didn't like nip at us too much when they were teething even. Looks better now, Steven, but still don't have proper stability. BJ said, Shalini, I hope all of those metal pins come out safely. Yes, BJ, let's see. Fingers crossed. Layla girl, we're getting toward the end here, Layla. If you want to keep running for the tire, you got to bring it back to me. Seibel said, thank you, everybody, for the 27 likes. How many votes do we got on our poll? We have 19 votes. Let's do an update on it. The question was, how often do you exercise? We have 32% of people saying every day, 5 to 6 saying, wow, 5 to 6 days a week still has 0 votes. I'm surprised. Because a lot of people, I feel like, work out during the week and then take off the weekend. So I thought that'd be more popular. 26% of people saying 3 to 4 days and 42% saying 2 or less. Did you ever find their baby teeth? No, I don't have a single tooth of Apollo and Leyla as a little puppy. I don't know where they went. Where did all your baby teeth go? It will take a while to retrain in supporting muscles and ligaments. 28 likes, let's go. You guys are the best. Thank you for all the support here today. Shalini said, yes, BJ, I had to take walking training all over again. Wow. So Shalini, how, from like when you got your surgeries to when you're gonna finally be back to normal, I guess after the plates come out and you have full like walking and beyond that, just all like function back to normal, what's the total length of recovery? Sounds like it's gonna be like 18 months or something. BJ said, I never found Sherman's baby teeth either. What'd you think I was gonna throw the bally? Give me the tire, Layla. Give me the tire, Layla. Shalini, I hope your recovery goes quickly once the pins are out. Foxy loves doggies. Yes, Foxy loves our papishkas. Shalini said, but I found some strength back and back to choreographing and travel. There you go. Jen said, here are the same. No teeth found. But I remember those baby teeth for sure. So sharp like a knife. I wonder if Apollo had the baby teeth where he's currently missing the teeth. I wonder if I could see it, and I'm gonna have to look through our old videos, see if I could spot his teeth. 27 likes, there we go. There we go. Shalini, what type of dance do you do? Good question, BJ. Alicia said, I found my Roddies in the ropes. Oh, of dog toys? Like they'd get stuck in the toy and rip out? You just said, if you were a dancer before injury, your muscle memory should help with healing. Cybele sent us the thumb ups, Apollo. What are you doing behind me? You like the shade now, huh? You're getting hot. You didn't drink any of your new water, though. You done with the water? Shalini said 2 to 3 years in total time because you get operated, you can't touch your feet, ground 1 whole month, then physiotherapy for 3 months, 2 months walking, exercise, normalize, another 6 months. Wow, that is a long process. Have you said what your actual injury was? 4 broken bones, like, did you fall or something, like from a height? Or was it just like bones, like just from like wear and tear, like in your foot and your legs? Oh, Foxy, BJ would definitely realize. Sherman is her world. There's no way she wouldn't realize. Jen said, I went back to your first shorts, all the same at first sight. The Popishkas. Thank you, Cybele, for the emojis. Shalini said, yes, always have been a dance BJ. I'm trained in Indian, classical, and freestyle. Very cool. BJ said, I love Indian classical dance. Just so graceful and beautiful. I can't say I'm familiar with it, but I gotta watch some videos now on it. I tripped down 5 to 6 stairs, broke the ankle and left leg, then 3 other bones. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. One day your life is I shouldn't even say one day, one moment, life is completely normal. Just going about your day, walking down some stairs, and then boom, everything changes in a flash. That's how quick it can happen. Sorry to hear that happened to you, Shalini. That's crazy. You just said I would notice if you stole my doggy because he and I are attached, so I would be stolen too. The classical Indian dance and costumes are so beautiful, said BJ. Connie said, yep. All right, everybody. It is that time. We're about to wind down. We're going to do one more great throw for the king and queen. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, chatting with us, keeping us company, sending the likes, the votes, everything. Shalini said, and it was the day before my cruise trip starting the next day. Oh my gosh. That's when your world gets turned upside down. Sheesh. It's life, things happen, we just move on. True. True, true, true. All right, everybody, send those white hearts our way. Thank you. Connie and Jens have kickstarted the white heart parade here. Ruth sent the white hearts. Alicia sent the white hearts. Throwing the volley. One more throw for the Papishkas. Apollo chased it down, and Leyla was right behind him. Thank you, Cybele, for joining the A&L fam here today. Hope to see you on another stream soon, Cybele. We will be back live in just a few hours from now, around 4 p.m. our time, so about 3 hours from now, with our double dose, our part 2 stream. Lorraine sent the white hearts our way. Thank you, Lorraine. BJ, Shalini, Connie, Jens, Alicia again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Apollo, say thank you to the chat. Leyla, say thank you to the chat. All right, everybody, have a great couple of hours. We will see you oh so soon. We hit 30, OMG. Apollo, we're back. The live streams are back. All right, everybody, peace and love. We will see you very soon. Have a great couple of hours and talk to you later, everybody.